Well, we're back. I could give you all the excuses in the world as to why we took so long to come back. The main one being that we were missing 2 hours of audio, and I didn't really know how to handle that. And it's really depressing because you can't really do these episodes over and over again and have it come out the same multiple times. It's fine. It's fine. Job, sickness, family, health, all that stuff comes before this. And it sucks because we all love providing these things to you so much. It is something we ask about and talk about constantly when we're not doing it. It's never not on our brain. So, sorry, we missed you. There will be a little narration at the end where we were missing some audio that is fixed now. So just be on the lookout for that toward the end of the episode. The story will continue as it has. Nothing has changed there. Oh, but Aaron, what if this happens again? What if it won't? I've taken steps in my not only professional career, but this career that I want as well to make sure that this doesn't happen again. And we're going to be teaming up with Riverside FM in order to make that happen. Also, for one of our favorite guest artists, Miles Phillips. Miles, you have been nothing but a joy and a privilege to work with. I cannot wait for you to come back to the podcast so we can have so many scheduling conflicts again. This has been a fucking blast, and we love you. And we really do hope to have you back at some point. Other announcements. I'm working toward starting a non-profit podcast network where it is centered around TTRPGs and mental health. More on that in other episodes, but let's get to this one. Yeah, hi. I have to keep pressing the voice button in order to do this. It's going to be a bit of a problem. But
hey guys,
is what it is.
Hi listeners. I just want to say I'm real sorry that Paramount Plus came out for a Halo TV series just for me.
You haven't even given it a chance yet. Like, you think it's going to be bad, and it's probably not, and you have no fucking idea. Regardless, welcome to what could possibly be the finale of the YiGong era, the epic era, in which Miles Phillips has joined us.
Dun, dun, dun!
100%. We've been talking to each other for an hour, almost an hour, about...
Holy shit.
Yeah, I know. About how much fun we've had and different life aspects. It's been amazing working with all of you thus far. And I just wanted to say that publicly out loud so that all of our listeners know that we're having a fucking blast here with each other, and that we're also having a blast with you guys listening. So let's go ahead and do our introductions. First, our amazing guest, Miles. Miles, you have the floor. Who are you?
My name is Miles Phillips. I'm an actor. I am a singer. I am a
so close.
Musician. You can find me at @metheguy_ on Instagram.
Who else are you?
TikTok. Who else am I?
This isn't where we plug. This isn't where we plug.
Yeah, we do that part at the end. It's not the plug.
Dumbass.
I just thought.
Yes, Your Majesty. This is not where we plug.
Oh, fuck. Now he gets it twice.
No one gives a fuck about your rap career.
I am a part of another D&D streaming group, and we plug.
God damn it!
You definitely don't plug another D&D show on the one you're on. You definitely don't do that.
Your Majesty, this is
ultimate dishonor
going on for a little bit.
I play Klondike. I'm Lord Klondike.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah. Wow. Great. Phenomenal.
Fucking.
Next in the order, Scott, you have the floor.
Greetings, mortals. This is Nezran. Hey, everyone. Scott Shoemaker. So happy to be here and playing this thing, and very, very excited to be at this chapter of this saga. Let's kick some ass, team.
Absolutely, especially where you are right now. Dustin Sutliff, you have the floor.
How's it going? Candyman here. Ready to take my toe to the left, turn that bitch some sideways, and strick it up all these monsters' asses.
Just the toe, though.
Just the toe, because you don't get the whole foot.
Where's your cowboy hat?
It don't fit with the fucking thing on the thing. It's
oh, no. That fucking sucks. We're going to have to work on that.
Explain what the fucking thing is for the people who can't see you hit your head.
Or smack the microphone as you're putting it on. I love
It
this.
doesn't stay on. The headphones are too big to put on, and it fucking falls down.
Can you tighten
I
them?
can't hear anything.
Or-
It's okay. We'll keep purchasing pairs until you get it correct, you know? Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then last but not least, Allie. Allie, you have the floor. Who are you?
Hi, this is Flint Frostbeard, and hey, it's me. I'm Allie, and I'm only here because I fucked the DM.
That's, well, okay. I mean, you're not wrong, but you don't get any special privileges because of that. In fact, it's worse for you, I think, in that regard.
Yes, as a matter of fact, most of the time it is.
You're welcome. And I am Aaron, the DM. Let's get the ball rolling with a little recap. You all managed to make it to the Sahagan village of Thorpe,
Kneecap?
where the guardian of Mount... Yeah,
I
a
thought you said
recap. You know,
kneecap.
where I, tell you what
I
happened?
like that kneecap.
You know, kneecap. No,
Kneecap
not
these
yet.
hoes.
Not yet. You managed to make it to the Sahagan village of Thorpe, where the guardian of Mount Serengard and the land Brook resides, a giant dragon turtle. After debating who the new ruler of YiGong should be, Prince Skeed Zolowan decided to accept the guardian's blessing and become the new king, aka King Dark Midnight, level 30 badass Skeed
Oh my
Zolowan.
God.
After you guys took some time, partied by singing ass shanties, and traversing Thorpe, you managed to get a long rest. During the night, Klondike and Skeed had another nightmare in which a large set and a small set of glowing eyes were set upon them in an endless dark expanse. Klondike finally managed to see the smaller set of glowing blue eyes behind the visage, and it was a large, intimidating Warforged that got right up in his face and said, "There's no need to be scared if you're dead." And the party awoke to find YiGong under attack by the Warforged from the east across the sea. Brook, the Sahagan chieftain Blackwell, and the party agreed that they should take advantage of this opportunity to try and take the throne to retaliate against the onslaught. The party was teleported to the beach on the outskirts of YiGong to find the immense corpse of a slain dragon turtle with a Warforged titan standing over it. And that is where you all are now. Now, we already rolled initiative for this, so we're just going to jump right into the battle. Scott, remember, you did summon some monsters ahead of time.
I did.
That jumped through the portal. They are face deep in the sand right now, just kind of getting up. They will go on your initiative as well. Good. Okay, cool. So we've already rolled initiative. Up at the top of the order is going to be Candyman. Candyman, you have popped out of this portal onto a beach where you see a very large dragon turtle corpse to your right, just immense. And stepping over the clawed flipper of this dragon turtle is a Warforged Titan. And I will say that they are about 55 feet away from you at the moment. What do you do?
55 feet from me. Well, I'm gonna shoot that sumbitch.
Cool. And just to mention, you not only see the Warforged Titan, on either side of its shoulder plates, you also see two more smaller Warforged attached to it. So you can feel free to go for the giant Warforged Titan or the Warforged on the side, whichever.
Well, I look at the giant turtle bitch and I say that's a little too big, but then I look at the other Titan and I'm like, that's a little too small. And I look at the other Warforged and I'm like, that's just right.
All right, yeah, go ahead. Do you want to hit the right shoulder or the left shoulder?
Right shoulder.
You got it.
Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey.
16.
A 16 just hits. Go ahead and roll that damage for that Warforged soldier up there.
10. 10. That's math.
10 damage. Man, yeah, that hits. That hits hard. Alrighty, you take a crack shot right at its shoulder and ping right in its chest cavity. It is still standing, but it reels back from that shot alone. What else do
Shoot
you
right
do?
back at that sumbitch again.
100%.
Same gun. Nat 1.
A nat
no.
1. Okay, so you take your first shot, you manage to hit it, no problem. You step forward to try and take another shot, and there is actually a decent amount of blood on this beach from the dragon turtle, just kind of bleeding out, and you slip. Go ahead, and I want to say, who's in front of you? Klondike. Klondike, go ahead and give me a dex saving throw. No, but you gotta though. You gotta do a dex save.
Oh, poop. That's a 7.
Yeah, It is poopy time. Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
Oh god. All right, Candyman, go ahead and roll your damage for your gun as you slip while aiming and running your gun. Don't run with guns, kids.
Damn.
You might slip.
Don't run.
Yeah, don't run. Fuck running.
I don't do a modifier, right?
You will do
4.
a modifier on this, yeah. 4 altogether? Damn. Lucky boy. Yeah, Klondike, you take 4 damage as Candyman's bullet skims you a little bit. How do you respond?
That stings.
All right, Candyman, you got anything else?
I'm pretty ashamed of everything that just happened in that moment. I'm just gonna kind of sit. I'm just gonna kind of walk away from that and
That was.
look down.
You're just gonna
Okay,
walk
yeah,
away
you
from
do
the
have
fight?
movement.
I'm just,
You do have movement, so you can move 30 feet if you
I'm
want.
a little upset, and I move just a little back, just a couple steps back.
Couple step back. Okay, cool. Your feet kind of touch the water a little bit.
I
as
think
you
in my
move
head, I'm like,
backwards.
maybe I need the water magic again.
Oh my
Absolutely,
God.
yeah. Water always heals. Water heals all wounds, for sure. Cool. So next in the order is going to be Nezran. Nezran, what do you do?
I want to. Now, is this going to be an action to kind of direct my demons, or is it going to be a bonus action?
So I believe it is a bonus action to direct your demons individually, and I could be wrong about that. It might say it in the description. However, since it is your turn, you can do it in any order you want.
Yeah.
But I will say it is a bonus action to direct one demon.
To direct one demon. Okay, alright, so I'm gonna
Yes.
bonus action send one of them just screaming at him. So maximum movement. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know all of the stats on it, so I'm pretty sure that they move the average amount.
And I'll say that they kind of arrived ahead of you, so they're a little bit ahead of you on the map.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. So one of them just full
Yeah,
on
just
dipping it towards the
just
Titan.
sprints. And he's gonna get right to the first finger of the dead sea turtle, and
Absolutely.
in my mind I'm gonna be like, creature of hell, just say something really fucked up to this Warforged, distract it.
I'm gonna cut open a wound in you, and then I'm going to pour salt in it.
Yeah, that's good.
Was that good,
that's
Master?
good.
Was that good?
That's really good. Don't talk to me again.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, what? You okay?
And then I'm gonna do my action to shoot off Eldritch Beams at the Titan, and that's gonna be
Solid.
for the
Yeah.
first
See what you roll.
beam. That's gonna be a 9 to hit. That does not hit.
Does not
The
hit.
second one's gonna be a 12 to hit, so neither of those hit.
Yeah, as you fire off your Eldritch Blast, it kind of steps down off of one of the fingers of this giant dragon turtle as it's stepping over it, and you miss it entirely. Is that
That's
your
the end
turn?
of my turn, sir.
Okay, cool. Next in the order, we've got Flint. Flint, you see a couple weird-looking little gremlin demon things running around. Candyman is just taking a couple shots at the Warforged and the Titan. What do you do?
I am going to cast a level 2 spiritual weapon.
Okay.
But it only goes 60 feet, so I probably have to move, don't I?
Yeah, okay, yeah. For sure, you can take your movement. And then go ahead and cast it at length, for sure.
Okay, question. Ship ruins ahead of us, where demon number 2 is.
Yes, there are some ship ruins in front of you, however, it is not difficult terrain. You could easily step over it and get your full movement in.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
It is just torn asunder.
5. So I'm gonna walk 25 feet straight towards the Warforged. So now I'm on the other side of the ship ruins. But if they were like sticking up as if they are drawn on the map, I kind of want to be behind them.
They're kind of more flat than
Okay.
anything. Yeah, so it's
So
not.
then right where I am is where I am.
Yes.
And I would like to cast Spiritual Weapon, as I mentioned, 2nd level.
Go for it.
So first I'm going to roll for Spiritual Weapon.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you get?
Ooh, I got a 10, but I forgot.
Ooh,
what
I
it
got
was
something
on.
spicy.
Absolutely. Spicy
It's
spiritual
the
weapon.
paddle of
Oh
prostration.
my god, you're gonna
This
paddle this
paddle was used to
Warforged.
punish clerics. This paddle is used to punish bad clerics when they make mistakes while training.
Solid. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you summon that right next to the Warforged and take a
I
swing
think
at
you
it?
meant to say sexy. I think that's the S word that you're going
Yeah,
for there.
yes.
So that is going to be a 24 to hit,
That does hit, yes.
and that's going to be 6 damage.
6 damage, okay.
And that's my turn for this round.
Cool, you see the paddle of prostration appear out of nowhere up behind the Warforged Titan's ass and just...
Oh wait,
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
Go on.
I will get this eventually. Please don't fire me.
You're fired.
It's a bonus action to cast, but is it a full action when I actually cast the spell? Because otherwise I want to do something else.
It is a full action to cast the spell. I
Okay,
believe.
perfect. That's it. Okay, I'm done.
Yes. Okay, cool. All right, so you see the paddle of prostration appear behind the Warforged ass, and it just smacks the shit out of it. You hear a very loud metallic clang. As a
More
piece
like
of it
clang,
gets dented,
clang,
for
clang,
sure.
clang.
All right. Cool. Next in the order, we've got Klondike. Klondike, you have appeared out of this portal, seen all of this happening. You got skimmed a little bit by a magical bullet. What do you do?
How's the Warforged powered? Is it?
Give me an Arcana check or a... Yeah, actually, no, straight Arcana.
That's a 19.
Nice.
With a 19, you can see within what you would believe to be the rib cage of this Warforged Titan, machinations of steam power combined with arcane energy. So you believe that not only is this being powered by some sort of steam engine of some kind, but like also in conjunction with magic itself, pure raw magical arcane energy.
All right. How far away is he from me right now?
From you specifically, he is going to be 50 feet.
All right. And I only have... I have 30 feet of movement in this?
Yes, you have 30 feet.
All right, then I'm going to move up 30 feet. And then I'm going to take out... hold on. What is this called? Oh, yes.
Which weapon are you
I'm
pulling
gonna
out of your
take
butt?
out-
Let's be clear. Let's-
A bottle of Candyman's piss.
Okay.
The magic, the piss,
What?
the piss that created life,
Hashtag Malta.
literally created
I
life.
did.
Candyman
I
is
did
so
say you had that.
Candyman is so virile that his piss will even
It's
cause life.
you guys. This might be an insta kill.
I'm
What do
gonna
you do
throw
with
it into the Warforged score.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Aaron,
no,
if this thing kills it, I'm gonna be so mad at you.
Yo,
He's already
okay,
a champion
all
of a goddess. He has a freaking flying sword.
right. Okay, you move your 30 feet. Take out this bottle of Candyman
And
piss.
his
Your
piss
brother
is
sees
like
this and is like, "What is that? What the fuck is that?" No, wait, I know what that is. Oh my god. And you throw this bottle. Give me a strength. Give me a strength throw.
Can I give him a help action?
That is a...
If you could describe to me how you're helping him in this fucking situation.
I look at him, I go, Your Majesty, that's another man's piss. But,
It's not helpful.
but, you are royalty. So when you do it, it's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, totally. You do not get the help action.
Damn it.
Go
I
ahead. What
appreciate
did you
those
roll?
kind words. That was a 21.
Hell yeah. Okay. So the way the rib cage is kind of designed, you see very minuscule openings that show this raw glowing energy happening within the chest cavity of its core. You manage to get it up into like the third rib of this thing, just like you peg it at this thing. And you hear glass just smash right inside of it. And you hear some groaning and whirring as the light inside of it kind of like dims and fades for a hot second. And it's still moving. It's still moving around. But you did something. You've done something, but you do not know
I'd like to mention
what.
that before I threw it, I kissed the bottle.
No.
Oh yeah, you gotta.
No.
It's like blowing on your dice. You gotta kiss the bottle before you throw it. Gotta kiss the bottle of piss. Kiss the piss. Oh my god. Okay, cool. What else do you do?
That is...
Okay, we'll call that an action for sure. We'll call the piss throw an
Alright
action.
then. In that case, I'll take out my longbow, and I will aim again for that ribcage area.
Absolutely. Go ahead, roll to see if you hit.
That's a 17.
17 is not going to hit.
Ah.
So you aim your bow up toward one of those little niches of opening in the ribcage area, and it actually clangs off of one of where you would assume to be a metal rib would be. Is that so? That's your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
So,
Next in the order is actually the Warforged Titan. He is going to take a couple steps over to Nezran's little demon buddy across one of the clawed flipper toes and take a couple attacks at it.
Right before it does that, I go, "Hey, listen, soldier.
Yes.
Better
Yes,
buck
master.
up. Better buck up, champ."
I'm already. You summoned me here. I did not ask to be born.
Yeah, well,
And he's going to get...
none of us did.
Let's see here. What is the AC of demon number 1?
I think across the board, it's, and again, for our listeners, I apologize, I'm being a bad player. I think for this spell and what I rolled to summon these guys at the level they're at, it's the AC's it's like 10 or something like that.
Really?
I don't think
Okay, yeah.
especially because I didn't roll particularly high when I was summoning these guys. I don't think I did.
Okay.
And so while I got a lot of them, they are progressively pretty weak across the board.
So you just summoned a couple meat shields, is what I'm understanding.
Basically. It's also
Okay.
been a little bit
Cool.
since we played, so that's what they're becoming.
Phenomenal. Cool. So this giant Warforged Titan towering over this little gremlin demon swings its scythe axe hand down on top of it, and it is gonna take so much fucking damage. I don't want you to. I actually want you to see this. And there will not be an additive to that. But it takes 20
Oh,
damage.
I'm pretty sure it's dead then.
Cool. It takes 20 damage as this axe hand comes swinging down toward it. And before it gets slashed down, it looks back at you, Nezran, and goes,
Remember me, master.
and then it gets sliced in half completely and
I won't.
into smoke, goes away. Cool. So, second attack for the Warforged Titan is going to have to go after Klondike. You are going to take, as this giant hammer fist swings down, 16 damage.
ow.
Yeah, so you see this hammer fist just like jut right into you
Yikes.
as you throw your arms up to defend yourself. It hits you very hard. That is going to be the Warforged Titan's turn. Next in the order is going to be King level 30 Midnight Badass Skeed Zolawan. As he steps out of this water portal, he says, brother, you, as you get knocked around by this giant Warforged Titan, kind of turn around to look. You see two of Prince Skeed, or King Skeed, I guess I should say now, kind of standing side by side to each other, except one of them is very, like, translucent, and kind of has that same color of energy that he had, like, thrust upon him when he got the blessing from Brooke. It's this dark forest, green-white essence around it, and when Skeed moves around, so does this mirrored visage of him as well.
Brother,
He
I
looks at
either
you-
have a concussion or there's two of you.
And he says, "Okay, I don't think we both have a concussion at the same
I look
time.
over
so
and I
think
go,
we're both
"No,
saying
your
the same
majesties,
thing."
you do not have a concussion. I can see it as well."
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's moving when I move.
Oh my head!
Okay, fuck it. Let's see what we can do with this.
And as he starts running toward the Warforged, this thing kind of floats alongside him. He takes out 2 battle axes, and it also takes out 2 battle axes. And as he's running toward this Warforged Titan, he says, "This could either be really fucking cool or really bad."
This is the worst hangover of my entire life.
Flint, you've never had one. Shut the fuck up.
Little do you know, I have had a hangover.
And actually, they are all both King Zoluan, or Prince, King Skeed. I gotta get used to that. King Skeed and his little mirrored visage of him are gonna get around Flint as well, so that actually makes sense. Really, that's funny. Cool. So they are all kind of standing together, and he doesn't make it all the way over, but he manages to take out a couple hand axes as he stuffs his regular battle axes into the ground and throw both of them at this other Warforged soldier on the other shoulder that Candyman did not shoot at. Let's see if he hits. Okay, both of those definitely hit. Okay, awesome. So he is going to take
1100 damage.
1100 damage.
Alright, so it's 10 on the first one, Jesus, and 9 on the second one. All right, so he hurls both of these hand axes up at that other Warforged on the other shoulder, the left one, and takes 19 damage altogether. That is cool. Next in the order.
Wow, Prince Kid looks buff in his icon.
Oh yeah, he's
Like,
they're both hella
holy
buff.
cow.
Absolutely. They're so cut. Cool. So next in the order are going to be both of the Warforged up on the shoulders of the Titan. They both have what looks to be bins full of javelins ready to be thrown at a moment's notice. They are going to throw both at one of them is going to throw them at Flint, and the other one at King Skeed. First one's a miss. Second one is going to hit King Skeed. Fourth one misses Flint. The second one is almost a nat 20, so both of you get 1 hit each.
I am immune to critical hit.
Oh, right, that's right. I forgot about that.
I will keep reminding you until you remember.
I feel like
Skeed is gonna take 5 damage.
Flint, you've been saying that since we were in the mines of the what is it? The mines of Feldover or whatever?
Fendelver, that was
Feldover.
close.
Yeah. Since we started
solid.
this.
Basically.
Flint, you were going to take 8 damage, and Skeed takes 5.
Wait, hold on. So why do I take 8 damage?
You had a javelin thrown at you.
Oh, okay. So it's just different damage.
Javelin damage.
Yes. So,
Okay.
yeah, javelin.
Yeah, javelin.
Absolutely.
Huge.
Yeah. Javelin.
It's premium
Yeah.
damage. It's a lot like premium air, okay?
Okay, well, I'm immune
But
to
with
critical
stabby,
hits.
stabby.
So.
Yeah,
It's a
so
javelin
it's
hit.
not a
What are you not
critical
fucking
hit,
understanding
but you do
about
take all
this?
that damage.
It's a javelin hit.
The javelin went
Um,
into you. It pierced your flesh.
Back up at the top of
You
the
wear
order,
plate though, don't you?
I
yeah.
wear plate, yes.
Jeez, and he let you have that from the very beginning. That's insanity.
Well, it was all luck of the draw. 100%.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. So rolled a d20, and that's what Flint
Oh
got.
my gosh.
Yeah.
I got the adamantine spirit armor.
Yeah, one of those. Cool. So back up at the
Adamantium?
top of the order, Candyman. Candyman, your feet, you're touching the water, and I'm gonna need you to go ahead and give me a religion check.
Yeah.
Religion check.
Feeling the
I do have a
water.
question or something that I messed up.
Okay.
8.
8. Okay, cool. You can hear a small, very faint siren song from within the water that reminds
Yeah,
you.
I hear. I
home.
sit. I
Is
sit.
it feet in the water, toes
Fuck
in
you,
the
you son of a
sand?
bitch.
What's that?
Kentucky
country song?
Fried, you son of a bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's that one.
it's from Kenny Chesney.
It's from Zach Brown
my.
Feet
Band.
in the water, toes in the sand.
Fantasy.
I
Zach
hear it.
Brown Band.
I'm sitting and I hear it in the background. I go, what's that? And I hear, no,
What is that, Enya?
What?
No,
Can
it's
you?
Tihas.
Oh,
Tihas speak. What does that mean?
Manalu.
Candy Mallow,
Andy,
what?
how are you?
How are you?
What do you?
What? What was that? I heard
You-
it in the back.
What do you? Yeah, 100%. You do hear the that faint siren song called out to you as you put your feet in the water.
Well, it
what
takes
do you
me
do?
back, and I sit, and I go, I close my eyes, and I drop down to my knees in the water, and I say, I put my arms out with my two guns in the air, and I say, I won't quit you!
Solid. Yeah. You
Yeah,
turn
but
around
here's
and
the thing.
attack.
So I apparently misfired on that shot on my last turn, and I did not do what I needed to
You
do
did.
for that. I have to take
so
an
you need
action
to, I
reload, but it has to
believe-
be. I'm reading it, I get confused. But like I have to, so that gun doesn't work now. So the attack misses. The weapon can be used again until I spend an action to
Right.
repair it. To repair my firearm, I must make a successful Tinker's Tool check, a DC equal to 8 plus misfire score. So I'm assuming a 10.
Yeah, we can go through all that if you want to take an action to repair the gun, but you do still have one pistol left with 5 shots in it. So you don't have to do
Yeah.
that right away.
I'm gonna repair it right away though, because actually,
Okay.
yeah, I have to have it right away. I have to. I need to be ready to fire at all times.
Okay, give me, just roll me a flat d20.
7. Yeah.
You got a 7?
Yeah.
You do have Tinkerer's tools, so, yeah.
I don't know how this
Let me
works.
double check. Do you have I will say, a sleight of hand modifier to that? So it's like when you give me an athletics
Oh,
check.
sleight of hand +3, so I can add it, so I get 10.
10, perfect. Okay, awesome. So yeah, you managed to repair the gun. However, it is you will need to
That's
like
one of my action.
reload it and everything. But it is repaired.
I can reload it with a bonus action, or I have to reload it with an action.
You have to reload it with an action.
Reload it with your
Alright,
ass.
so the first action was taken to repair the gun. Choke on that. So I go, I'll get to you next. So I take my other pistol that I can shoot out when I shoot back at the Warforged.
Okay, the one on the right shoulder, is that correct?
Yeah, and I want to add. I want to add Deadeye Shot to this.
Oh hell yeah. What does that do for our listeners?
Deadeye Shot. I'll make firearm attack against the creature, and I can expend 1 grip point, gain advantage on the attack roll.
Hell yes. Yeah, go ahead and roll to see if you hit. And that is with advantage.
Oh my god. I rolled a 3 and a
Oh
1.
my god, Candy!
Hey, no,
Candy!
it's a good thing you got that grip point out though, for sure. Cool. So
That's technically a 3 plus 8 is 11.
It's okay.
an 11, yeah, that
You're
is,
getting them out
not gonna
now,
do it.
and so when we fight the big bad, you're
Yeah,
just
the
gonna
bad ones,
like
for sure.
You're gonna do 20s all the way.
Cool. So that is both of your actions. You do have a bonus action, and you can also action surge if you'd like.
I like to action search. I just
100%.
was looking at that as soon as you said that. So I'm gonna take an additional action on my turn, and and I hear it in the background of it.
I can't wait to add echoes to
You
that.
hear-
Go ahead.
I want everyone to know, like, this is basically he's hearing Enya. He's hearing Enya from
Enya is your
Tihas.
goddess. How your goddess sounds.
16.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. 8.
8 damage. Yeah, this thing is not looking good.
Okay.
Cool.
that's
You
my
pop
turn.
it right in the chest again. All very close to where you shot it before. And that is your turn. Next in the order is going to be Nezran. Nezran, you are back toward Candyman, way in the back of where everyone else is running up toward Warforged Titan. You do have your other little gremlin demon there as well, kind of halfway between you and the Warforged Titan. What do you do?
I'm going to bonus action, call to my lesser demon, and I'm going to go. Listen,
Yes, master.
you may not like it, but you got to get right in front of that Titan. You just got to get.
I live to die.
Yep, you do. You do. As a matter of fact,
Yes,
Go
I do.
do it, champ. Go do it.
Eternal servitude.
And it runs
Just like
dead sprint
as much as
toward
it
this
can.
thing.
So like it has. What's the average that a player has? Like 30. Oh, it just gets like
Yes, it does have
It
30.
just gets, like,
and it can get right to it.
right underneath, right by its foot.
Yeah, what does it do?
It just screams like abyssal gibberish.
Does it have any attacks
I
or
I
anything?
think it does, but we're not gonna let it do that. It just screams.
I'll let you pop off a claw attack if you
yeah,
want.
it can do a claw attack. So what's that gonna be? A D6 maybe, or a D20 to hit?
Yeah, D20 to hit.
Probably no
plus
modifier. So 10 to
Plus
hit.
3 modifier.
A plus 2, so 12 to hit.
3. That does not hit.
Okay, all right.
Okay, cool. So that's its attack. It runs up and just screaming profanities and abyssal. And as it's doing that, it tries to scratch at its foot, but it's made of metal, and his claws are made of keratin, so that's not working out super great. So it's just
Listen, and then
very,
it's like,
very
listen,
good
you're doing
distraction.
great, but you're also an infernal demon, and I have a weird hate-love relationship with this. So if you could just die now, that would be honest. That'd be great. And then for my action, I'm going to fire off both Eldritch Blasts at the main Titan. That first one's going to be
Absolutely.
12 to hit. That one doesn't hit.
No. Yep.
That's a nat 20.
Let's fucking go. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Boom.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
So that's 16 force damage.
16.
Not the greatest for a crit, but yeah, 16 force damage.
I mean, the highest damage so far has been 19, I believe. So that's pretty great.
Well, thank you.
Cool. Whittling away at this thing. Go ahead and give me a performance check for your little demon gremlin baby.
Let me check what that is. Sorry,
Whatever its charisma modifier is, you'll add that.
I've got it for performance, you say?
Yes.
Oh shit, that's
this will
actually, I have
dictate
like a
something
plus
on its
4 to
turn.
that, so that's awesome. Oh, dude, that's a 22.
Hell yeah, this thing is distracting the shit out of this Warforged Titan. You notice some like cabling that is tethering the leg together being like scratched at and whatnot, and it does not appreciate that at all. Very good. Cool. Next in the order is going to. Sorry, is that your turn? Do you want to take any movement or anything?
No, I don't. I'm gonna stay back.
Okay. Next in the order is going to be Flint. Flint, in front of you right now are King Skeed, his what looks to be a copy of him, and Klondike is also up against the Warforged, battling it with a little demon gremlin. What do you do?
I was waiting for that. So first, my spiritual weapons can attack him again.
100%.
I can't believe you still have us at
23?
level 6, too, by the way, Aaron.
You're welcome. 23. Yeah, 23 definitely hits. Roll that damage. Arc for arc, baby.
Are you, like, but all this shit we've gone through, and we're just level 6.
Absolutely. This is real life. This is real fucking life up in
You have
this
to
bitch.
earn
10
that
damage.
level.
How much damage?
10 damage.
10 damage, all right.
And then I can cast a level spell, right?
Yes.
In that case, I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Hell yeah. Do I need to make a
second
roll?
level. What?
Do I need to make a roll for that or no?
Nah.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm gonna do a first level.
First level? Okay.
16.
16 up against the Warforged Titan does not hit. So the guiding bolt kind of like hits it, but fizzles off into holy sparks. And it does not look like it has done a whole lot of damage to it. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Next in the order, Klondike. Klondike, you do see copies, like your brother and his copy, and then Flint is behind you, but you also see this little gremlin fighting alongside of you, this little demon gremlin baby. What do you do?
Murder.
I give the
Oh, fuck! Kills the baby.
shit. What the hell is that? I give the demon baby a little nod, and then I pull a maul out my ass.
It nods back.
I wanna call out to Klondike. I'm gonna go, Your Majesty, that's literally a demon of the pit. It is not your friend. You don't have to be nice to it. You really don't.
How do you feel about your soul, sir?
Shut up. You are... Shut up. Just shut up.
I pull them all out my ass. And then I...
Okay. You pull them all out of your butt. Cool.
And I start running in between this Warforged. How tall is this Warforged?
Oh, God. It is a good... This one in particular, give me 1 second. Because they vary from height to height. Yeah, this one in particular, I will say, is about 26 feet
Holy
tall.
Okay,
shit.
so I can run...
Yeah, this thing is immense.
I can run under its legs.
Absolutely.
So I run under its legs with my maul, and as I'm running under its legs, I take my maul and I aim for its right leg,
I thought you were gonna say penis.
and I do a cool little
Warforged, dude.
slide. And that's
Absolutely. You slide through the sand to hit it.
a 26 to hit.
Hell yeah, that hits. Roll that damage right in the Achilles heel.
That's 15 points of damage.
Absolutely.
Then I come back around and I do it again, bitch.
Fuck yeah. This Warforged is just kind of like stepping around, trying to like look down at you under it.
But this time, I'm gonna spend a superiority die
Nice.
and use menacing attack along with this.
Let's go. Absolutely.
Oh my god. I'm a failure.
What did you get?
That was a 10 to hit.
That's a 10. So you nail this thing in the Achilles heel, and as it's kind of stepping around, you lose your balance with your maul, trying to take another swing at it, and you need to step back before it steps on you, and you miss your second attack. Cool. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Next on the order is actually this Warforged Titan. It is going to use its first attack, killing this little demon baby. This little demon gremlin child. So let's see if it actually
I
hits
have
him.
no sympathy.
Oh my god.
Did he just like crush it?
No, hold on.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2.
Fuck, bro.
It gets a very large
Yeah, but it's got a modifier
to
to it, right?
it. What is the gremlin's AC?
It's 10.
Give me an exact number.
It's 10. It's 10. That's what we decided on earlier.
It is 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. Yeah, it hits. It hits. Just barely hits. Cool. So it, with its hammer fist, slams down on top of it. And you, normally where you would see a squish, there's just a puff of smoke as the group looks back at you and goes,
Remember the father.
I won't.
and then it just...
You are literally nothing to me. Goodbye.
No, daddy. Cool. So, yeah, that's its first attack. The next attack is actually going to be the Warforged moving within the realm of where Klondike is. But he is going to take a swipe at multiple people.
But he misses. This sucks.
One can only hope. So I'm gonna need Klondike. Give me a dexterity saving throw. I'm gonna make one for King Skeed as well. Okay, Skeed is good.
That was a 19.
19. Okay, cool. You're only gonna take half of this damage.
Oh, well,
So you're gonna take 8 damage, Klondike, and then your brother is also gonna do that as well. Dexterous boys. Right on. Okay. Next thing is going to be King Skeed. King Skeed. You see him and his copy run up to this Warforged on either side of you, Klondike, and what happens is they run up the feet of this Warforged, and I'm gonna do a dex check again. Yeah, hell yeah. Okay. They run up the feet of this Warforged right for the knees, and as they get up there, battle axes in hand, mirroring each other, he looks back at you as he's about to swing with both battle axes and goes, "Right for the knees, brother!" And then he slashes
Oh my God.
into both kneecaps of this thing, of this Warforged Titan. And he's gonna do, let's see if he hits with both here, because that's actually 4 separate attacks. 3 of those are gonna hit. actually. That is wild.
Nice.
This thing's AC is no joke. Holy fuck.
When he does that, I give him a thumbs up. A really good thumbs up. And one single tear
Oh.
rolls down my eye.
Absolutely. Holy fuck. That's 24 damage. Ooh. For those battle axes, all 4 of those bad boys. And as he lands after doing this incredible attack, with him and whatever this new visage of him is, he looks back at you and goes, I have no idea how I'm fucking doing this, but I'm gonna utilize it to its full kneecap smashing potential. This is dope. This is so dope. I feel like King level 30 Midnight Badass already. This is amazing.
You are, Your Majesty. I call from the background. You totally are. And I say to Klondike, you're actually like a lot cooler, but like, yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Nezran, I'm really in the moment right now. Don't be a pick me, okay? Don't
Yeah.
really. I'm just really in it right now.
Come on, it's really unflattering, Nezran. Come on.
I'm sorry. I literally summon demons. I'm not necessarily great on
Oh,
this.
that's what those were? Holy shit! You did that?
I did. I literally summoned demons
Jesus
from hell to help us.
We're gonna need to talk about
No,
that.
I don't think we should. I don't think we should talk about it.
That's illegal, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, now you're gonna tell him. I couldn't tell the fucking turtle thing, but now that the turtle thing's dead, we're just throwing it out in the deep.
I literally
that you're a
stand
demon.
up and I just like toss it in front of me. I'm like, distraction.
Those were
Solid.
demons? I thought they were 12-year-olds.
So he actually had a really good turn, so he's not going to pop off a action surge here. But yeah, that is his turn for sure. Actually, no. Does he get one more attack? 1 second. Holy shit! Yeah, he gets another attack. As he lands, he's going to get cut down onto the left foot of this Warforged Titan. Let's see if he hits. So that was incredibly lucky. Yeah. Okay. Jesus fuck. Did I make him too powerful after
Yeah,
this?
you might have.
After this blessing? Maybe I did. Oops. Alright, so that's going to be 9 more damage. That is insane. Next in the order are going to be the Warforged on top of this Titan. They are going to throw a couple more javelins. One at... I'm going to do a luck roll to see which King Skeed they throw a javelin at. Okay. Let's see if they hit. They definitely do hit. You see one of them throw a javelin at this copy of your brother, and it, as it gets hit, goes out of existence completely. So it's just you and your brother now. And then one of them is going to try and attack you, Klondike.
Nice.
And that hits as well. So you were going to take... Okay, cool. You're going to take 5 more damage, Klondike.
Lovely.
Solid. As a javelin is sticking out of you, you just love me. All right, back up all the way at the top. Candyman.
Yeah.
Candyman, you are currently kind of chilling out in the brisk edge of the water here, taking pot shots at these Warforged Titan. You just saw King Skeed, Midnight level 30 badass, do a hell of amount of damage on these kneecaps. What do you do?
Well, first I'm going to reload my other gun, my gun 1. That needs to be reloaded.
Okay, so that's an action, absolutely. You reload your first gun.
And then I'm going to enable Dazing Shot,
Okay.
and I'm going to shoot that ugly-ass motherfucking Warforged.
On the
Ooh,
one of the
yeah.
Warforged on the Titan's shoulders or the Titan itself?
The Titan itself.
While this is happening, go ahead and describe what that shot does again.
So a Dazing Shot, once I expend one of my other grip points, on the hit, the creature's going to take damage and it must make a con saving throw or suffer disadvantage on attacks until the end of their next turn.
Absolutely. And that's a what save is it?
DC 14.
For
A con saving throw.
con save. Okay.
All right.
DC 14.
Dirty 20.
Fuck yeah.
Dirty 20. Absolutely. That just hits. And then the con save he got is not super. It's a 13. 13 doesn't save, right? Holy shit. He's got a +6 in con.
Oh.
Just so everybody's aware.
Okay, so he's a bitch.
Yeah. Or something.
Unless you're
Cool.
a barbarian, you're a bitch if you have a +6 in con.
So what happens to him again?
It on the
He
teacher must make
explodes.
concept throw or suffer disadvantage on attacks until the end of their turn.
Oh, jeez, that's really helpful. Okay, yeah.
Do I need to
pop off a
Do
shot?
I have to roll for damage or no?
Yeah, definitely roll for damage. But as you do, your shot actually lands in the same rib cage.
No, it doesn't.
In the same windowed rib cage that the bottle of piss went through, which has been affecting the battle. I want everybody to be aware of that.
Oh yeah.
It did do something. It did do something. So yeah, roll your damage.
13.
13
When in doubt,
damage.
throw some piss
Okay.
in.
I wonder
Another
how many
t-shirt,
of
gang.
life's problems could
That's
actually be
another
solved
t-shirt.
with that. You got a man
Oh,
shirt
shit,
that's
I-
really mad at you? Throw piss at him. Just like throw
Who's
piss
gonna
at
say
him.
What's he gonna
That's
do?
another t-shirt for us, gang. 100%. When in doubt, let's piss it.
Yeah.
Got a director who's like, you don't agree with the direction? Just throw piss at him. Just.
Candyman, you do have another shot, I believe,
Well, I
correct?
did
Or no,
the
you
action
used
to
your
reload
action
and I
to
did the other.
reload. Yep. Okay. Do you want to take movement
Yeah,
or
I'm
anything?
just gonna move a little bit closer. I'm like, all right, the water has started to heal me a little bit more now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
Natural water.
How far do you move?
30 feet. I'm gonna get real close into this action.
Your full 30
Yeah.
feet? Sweet. All right. Yeah, go ahead and move your character. Awesome.
Get in nice
So you're
and
gonna move a
deep
little bit
lie.
closer. And then let's see who's up next. Cool. So you see King Skeed and Prince Skeed, or King Skeed and Prince Klondike attacking this Warforged in front of you, Flint. You've got your spiritual weapon in the area attacking it. From the other side, it looks like. Candyman is starting to make his way up toward the battle. What do you do?
Not to say that I wasn't.
Well, I
in
was
that.
wondering.
Right.
I was
Charge.
wondering, can a Warforged take necrotic damage?
You don't know. You assume. You can give me an Arcana check if you want.
I would like to give you an Arcana check.
Yeah, go for it.
16?
Okay. You can also give me a history check if you want.
Can I give another
Given
help
the
action?
adventure
Can
you've
I
had
give
thus
another
far.
help
Same,
action
it's
with that?
16.
How you would have to describe to me how you help.
I look over to Flint and I go, hey, listen, the last time I tried to help someone, a prince literally threw a bottle of someone else's piss into a
It's not
robot.
helpful. This is not helpful at all.
But, hey, you're in contact with the divine, so you've got it figured out.
This is more inspiration, if anything, and you're not a bard, so no. So
Okay.
you do not get the help action on this, but you can do a history check. 16 is also a good Arcana check, but you can also do history to see if that is better.
Okay, so it's the same regardless. It's +0 for both, which means it's 16.
Oh, okay. I will say that given the nature of the type of magic necrotic damage is, versus when you were back, way back in Phandalin, fighting these things, you got the impression that they are not only immune to some types of damage, but also resistant to some types of damage. Necrotic is not one of those things. So
Okay,
that
great.
will do some damage.
Okay, great. So first I'm gonna move 15 feet in front of me and touch Big Boy's right foot
Absolutely. With the bad touch.
with a very bad touch. I'm gonna
Make it like
try a
sandpaper.
3rd level inflict wound.
Oh, what level?
3rd level?
Holy
boy.
shit.
Do you need to roll to see if you hit for that?
Yes, I do.
Oh, dear God.
21.
That hits. This is going to be nasty.
So it's
Nice.
5d10. So
Nuke
we've
it,
got
Glenn.
5d10?
Nuke it.
7
What the fuck?
plus 4 is
5d10, what
11.
the
That seems like a lot.
Plus
That's a
5
lot
is
to do.
16.
It's an insane amount of damage.
Plus 4 is 20. Plus 5 is 25.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, I mean, it
absolutely.
sucks that you only did about half. Like,
Still. Okay, so you run up to this thing, give it the bad boy. The bad boy.
The
touch.
bad touch.
And
The
you
bad touch.
You see a piece of its foot literally start to melt and disintegrate as you
Wait,
touch
stop,
it.
Stop. I want to explain how I touch
Nah.
it. If it's
Oh.
gonna be that
Nah.
dangerous.
nah.
How do you-
Nah, listen,
how?
listen. If it's inappropriate,
So Flint,
we don't want that. No.
No, we def want it. What's up? How do you touch it?
so Flint walks up to this thing, bends
Just
over,
walks up to it, just
moons
like
it,
la-di-da-di-do.
moons it, turns around, pants still down, and puts its tongue on its toe.
Oh, interesting. What? Sorry, do that one more time.
Okay, so Flint walks up, moons the Warforged, and while he's mooning the Warforged, he takes his tongue and he puts it on the big toe of the Warforged.
With your tongue.
Yes.
Okay, can you describe to me what components are necessary for the spell to work? If somatic is involved in any way, shape, or form,
Okay,
or sorry,
fine,
verbal.
screw that. Never mind. Wait.
There it is.
Hold on. Can I go?
No, you cannot. These are magic words of power that could easily backfire on you. 100% no.
Okay, fine. So then, yeah, I just touch
You
it.
just touch it. You can still moon him if you want, though.
I moon him after I do all the damage.
Cool. You moon him after you make his foot basically disintegrate and melt a little bit. How much damage was that again?
25.
Holy shit, this thing's not looking good, gang.
Good.
And that's only my first attack.
Oh. Yeah, what else do you got?
I'm gonna attack him with my paddle,
Okay.
and that's 24. Sorry, 25.
That still hits. Oh my god.
9 damage.
Yeah, this thing's looking hurt. It is, you hear a lot of creaking metal happening right now.
And I would just like to point out, until someone tells me otherwise, I am still moving this thing.
Absolutely, for sure. Cool, next in the order is going to be Klondike. Klondike, you see Flint disintegrate a giant chunk of this thing's foot, its right foot, and Flint starts mooning it in protest. Your brother looks at you and goes, "That is a badass dwarf, but like, so fucking weird. Like in the face of death. Like, he's either really badass or just really, really out of his fucking mind."
I think it's the latter.
It's definitely the latter,
Yeah.
Your Majesty. It is.
For sure. Did he try to lick the foot?
Stop it.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Don't.
I'm not sure what's going on over there. I think
Argental is not particularly proud of him, so.
I heard that!
Yeah, well, I apologize.
So,
I am
Klondike, what do you
great.
do?
I am
Argental's
grateful
even
you.
less proud of you, demon boy!
I am grateful for you, you drunk dwarf.
just perpetually.
Ah!
What do you do, Klondike?
I put my maul up and I take out my 2 battle axes. And I'm like,
100%.
now I mean business. And
Okay.
I attack the big old Warforged again.
Absolutely. Roll to see if you hit.
Of course I am.
Oh
That
my
was a
god.
15.
Okay, that's.
A 15. A 15 is not gonna hit. You're having trouble as this thing is kind of teetering back and forth, finding not only a good spot to hit it, but a way to avoid like getting stepped on or knocked around, basically. You come close, but you just miss.
All right, well,
You can take another attack if you
I
want.
try again.
Okay.
That is a nat 20.
Let's fucking go. Yeah, roll that damage.
All right, on top of that, I spend a superiority die. Use menacing attack. And that is...
You know how to read.
I know how to read.
You might not. We never decided that.
Yeah, Klondike
Oh.
could be an illiterate prince.
Strictly a sailor, yeah.
That is 13 points of damage. But he has to make a wisdom saving throw, or he's frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, he
because
doesn't?
Klondike.
Oh.
How do you kill this thing?
I use my 2 battle axes to scale its legs
Fuck
all the way up to
yes.
the top of its head.
Do it, brother.
And I raise both of them up like so, and I slash into his neck. I keep doing it.
Straight God of War style.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, you cleave into this thing's just clavicle neck area, and just fire and arcane energy start erupting from the places where you cut. And you hear the creaking and moaning of this thing start to fall. And as it's falling, go ahead, and this is a very tall structure, mind you. So these 2 other Warforged are going to need to make some dex saves here.
I also would like to point out, since I was touching it, that I am now sprinting with my pants down.
Solid, yeah, that makes sense. One of them does not succeed, and it is going to take some damage here on the fall down. Just right on the brink of death's door. One of them straight up does like a somersault roll into the sand, and the other one just belly flops right into the sand, taking a good amount of damage. Let me go ahead and add that to the map. 1 second. But you have successfully defeated this Warforged Titan, however. That was supposed to be a little harder. You did a shitload of damage.
I'm sure it wasn't easy. Listen, at least 2 demons of the abyssal plane died, so don't you dare say that there wasn't a sacrifice.
Oh, wow.
Out of how many demons in the abysmal plane?
And the 9
Listen,
hells,
Your Majesty,
absolutely.
there's a lot, but like, we need to.
Plus, aren't demons already dead? So I mean, where do they go? Where do demons go when they die?
I think they go back to hell, Your Majesty. I think they just. I think
Oh,
they just
okay,
like
so
teleport
back to the
They
They
night
right
just
hells.
back.
respawn. So
Yeah, they do.
really, you didn't lose anything.
Well, you know, you get attached.
Cool, so there
and
are-
it's like it's awkward. They're a lesser
they
life
don't redeem
form, but like
themselves.
whatever.
So these 2 Warforged land on the beach. One of them not so gracefully. Klondike, is that your turn, I believe?
Yeah.
Cool. Skeed, it is his turn now. King Skeed is going to look over, notice that the copy of him is gone, and he goes, Hold on. I'm gonna fucking try something. 1 second. And he like focuses really hard, and then another copy of him appears.
Holy fuck, that man just pooped a baby.
He almost
No,
spawned
it's something to do with magic. I don't know,
an
but like,
echo,
yeah,
an echo of himself.
of himself. And he is going to use this opportunity after summoning another copy of himself to attack both of these Warforged at the same time.
Holy shit, he just pooped an echo of himself.
Flint, I don't know if he
let's see
did
if
that.
he,
He didn't
hits.
he didn't literally poop it. Okay.
That definitely hits.
It
And
sounded
2
like a
17s
poop.
in a row.
And in
Let's
my
go, boys.
experience, if it sounds like a
is
poop, it is a
Okay,
poop.
all right. Well, you know, I literally talk to demons, so who am I to judge?
I'm gonna pull my pants up now.
That might be good. Thank you, I appreciate it. And he decimates both of these Warforged. One battle axe from the copy of him goes straight into the back of the one that belly flopped into the beach. That one is down completely. And Skeed is going to do 2 attacks on this other Warforged, which will bring him down to 0. You guys have successfully defeated this little insurgent force of Warforged.
This one little thing.
So you are at the feet of this dead Warforged Titan, and you look past it and see giant dragon turtle corpse behind it, and the prince, breathing heavily after the battle, goes, "Okay, is everybody good? It's a wild thing to jump right the fuck into."
I know.
Yeah, I think I'm all right.
How? What?
Where
Do you
are
think
we?
you can cook turtle?
Do I? I mean,
You can
yeah, you can.
cook anything.
Candy,
anything,
this
yeah.
is
No, he's
this
right.
is a sacred beast. I don't think we should be cooking it.
That is true. That is true.
Well,
Yeah,
Well, I
maybe-
like to at least
In
take a little.
Candyman's defense, yeah, maybe he'll gain some of its powers
Right.
if he digests it.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, waste
Candy,
not one.
I think
not,
you
for
should
sure.
go eat
for sure,
some of
magic
the
out.
entrails then.
Yeah, it's like taking the heart of a bear and like eating that, except like a turtle entrail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Where
I
all
get
the
that.
poop is.
Yeah, I'm over it. I don't want to do it
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh, okay. But is everyone good? I could probably. Well, no, I'm all right. I'm just a little.
I didn't get touched at
Oh,
all
I
this
could,
entire
um,
time, so I'm good.
Well, I could
I'm pretty.
I
I'm
could take a
pretty
short
good.
rest. But that's full on 30 minutes. I don't know if we have 30 minutes of wait time. We need to get in there and challenge your father, Your Majesty.
Well,
Yeah.
I know that the original plan.
I didn't
was-
specify which Majesty I'm talking to. I'm talking to Klondike, Your Majesty. I'm really sorry.
Oh.
I know technically you're Your Majesty
okay.
now, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah. King Midnight, level 3.
badass.
Badass.
Yeah.
Nut King Midnight, level 35. What's your name again?
Yeah, but Klondike, weren't we supposed to try and find your resistance people? Try to meet up with them? I mean, we can go straight to the palace. I have no problem with that, but I know that we want to look after the townsfolk, make sure everything's on the up and up, right?
Yeah, that's true. That is true. We should make sure the townspeople are right.
I thought we had decided that we were going to take out the king first. No offense, Your Majesty.
First?
Yes.
You know what? I do think now that I'm thinking about it, that is what we decided. We were gonna go straight there and kill off, because, I don't know, it'd kind of be wasting time to diddy-daddle, and we want to get there and...
I guess, but and I can't believe I'm saying this, I don't know what the situation is battle-wise in the town. I don't know what ranks have been broken, what ranks have been formed, where all of our lead soldiers are and lieutenants. I don't know the battle situation, and depending on where we are in that situation, many people could be killed.
All right.
But if you think, brother, if you think that it's faster and safer to get father first, I am with you.
No, I trust your judgment. I trust you and love you like a brother.
What?
And I hope...
Well,
well-
question. He is your brother.
I am your brother.
yeah.
That's,
That's what I'm saying.
okay. No, I get it. I see
Well,
where
I
you're
mean, I
coming
just
from.
got confused because you said like
okay.
your brother. It is your brother, though, right?
Right, same. I also got confused by that.
Yeah.
Because I am.
I
But
trust my gut, and my gut tells me that
Oh,
I
knock,
need
knock.
food.
Who's there?
Flint,
Not
that
you.
is
What
not
are we
what we're
gonna
here
eat?
for. Listen, we need to
Well-
get
I'm hungry.
we
Maybe
need to
if
get
we
the
go-
materia. Your Majesties, I'm sorry, but we need to get the materia, and soon as we take your father out, this attack ends.
Nezran, give me a persuasion check.
Give me one second.
Yeah, persuade me.
Persuade me.
And it's more so that not only are you trying to convince your party, you are also trying to convince Ski as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. For persuasion. Oh, I'm proficient in this as well.
Beautiful.
Watch me roll something fucking terrible. Oh shit. Okay, that's a 25.
So, King Skeed looks at you, Nezran, sighs, and says, all right, maybe you're right. Maybe if we get the materia, we can get the Warforged reinforcements underneath the city. Somehow launch a counterattack and try to save as many people as possible. Maybe that... Fuck, I don't know. Maybe that
Your
is the best
Majesty,
solution.
there comes a time when leaders must be leaders, and soldiers must be soldiers. You are not a soldier. You are a leader, and so is your brother. You must dispose your father now.
The people aren't soldiers either. Fuck.
They
All right,
are in
listen.
this.
And there
Let's-
comes a time.
Let's go get Jakar. Let's kill him. Let's kill
There
him
comes
first.
a time
Yeah, I'm pretty ready for that.
in a
Let's
young
get
man's life when a stomach starts growling.
Jesus Christ.
this
He pulls
drunk
out
could-
some... King Skeed pulls out some rations, some jerky for you, Flint, and says, "Here, you
He
fought a
only
hard
eats
battle.
tuna. It's this weird thing.
It's
tuna jerky.
Oh, perfect. This is tuna jerky. Yeah.
Tuna jerky? How the fuck do you make tuna jerky?
It's a
I
family
literally
recipe.
scoop up some sand and throw it at Flint. I was like, just fucking eat it.
Cool.
I take the jerky and I just like try to chew it, but like it's the loudest thing you've ever hear.
Oh yeah, this is good. More Flint chewing ASMR. It's my favorite.
Hey, look, I'm on the turtle.
All right, moving on.
Wait, how'd you get up there?
This entire time, Candyman has just been
Are
climbing
you
up
are
on
you
the
just
turtle.
like rooting around at this thing's dead body?
All right,
Shell's
so
hard
here's the
shit.
deal. Here's the deal. This is a war zone. We don't know the exact situation. We know that Blackwell is on the very opposite end of the city, attacking from there, but that's all we know so far. So here's what we'll do. We can sneak up to the palace and try to get in that way. I don't know how heavily guarded it's going to be considering the situation, but we can try that.
About the sneaking, I don't sneak well. And then I start walking so he can hear the
Clanging of your armor, absolutely. He says, I mean that's going to be the only way we can get in there. If we need to fight, we can fight. That's the best we can do. He reaches into his knapsack again and pulls out a couple potions. He throws one to you, Klondike, and says, "Here, drink this. If we're gonna go in, we're gonna need to go in as strong as we can." Yes. It is just a standard potion of healing. He is going to drink one as well. And he says, "I believe the lot of you have your own potions. Is that right?"
Tastes like berries.
We have 4, as long as no one's ever had one.
Yeah, I don't remember you guys ever really drinking any of the potions that I've ever given you. So, if you need one,
I drank a deep pearl potion.
I have 4 for the party.
That was to breathe.
That was a pearl.
That was to breathe water.
No, you straight up ate a pearl. Yeah, like you straight up pill swallowed a pearl, and you could breathe water
I
for
don't
a
even know
while.
where the potions are.
They would be in your inventory.
Cool.
I have a slippery.
Yeah,
I have a
think each of you
slippery
at least
cloak.
has one.
Oh my god. You do
Very
not know
helpful in
how many
grappling,
times
yeah.
you've been like, I have a slippery cloak.
I can't use that to be disappeared.
No, it's just a slippery cloak.
Oh shit.
But yeah, as you all go to heal up,
I'll need to heal it.
How much does that potion heal for?
it is 2d4 plus 2 hit points back.
I'm also going to use second wind and gain.
Second wind. Okay.
I want to go
1d10.
up. And I'll speak to Klondike, Your Majesty. Where are you at with your health right now?
I'm doing okay.
I also count on my fingers, brother.
Yeah, I had to. Look, it's just a habit I haven't broken.
No,
since
don't
I-
feel embarrassed. So there's a lot going on right
Yeah.
now. I get it.
You know what? I'm doing pretty all right now, health-wise.
Well, you know what?
I'm doing all right. I could be better, but I'm all right.
Well, because I believe in you and I believe in this mission, and I believe in you and your brother's sacrifice
Such a
To-
fucking pick me.
to take on your father right now, I'll put my hand on Klondike's shoulder and I'll heal him for 6 hit points.
Whoa.
Cool.
6?
And we have been
Wow.
over
Oh,
this
6.
before. It's what I can do. It's a long story.
Thanks a lot.
It's the exact same
Yes, it
spell.
is. It's called Healing Hands, so shut the fuck up.
Oh my god, that's so awesome.
You cured this scratch on my arm.
Oh, beautiful.
You're-
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Such healing
Your
powers.
Your Majesties, you're gonna make me cry. You're gonna make me cry.
Stronger than you were before, brother.
Ooh.
Cool. So, yeah, you guys.
We have 3 potions left if anyone needs one.
Give them to Klondike, Candyman, and then His Majesty, the King.
No, Nezran, I can heal myself up one time still during battle. You take
Are
it.
you sure,
You go
Your
ahead.
Majesty?
Yes,
Your
absolutely.
Highness, I should say, yes. Thank you very much. So,
No, that's fine.
yeah, I'll take one of those. Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
I drink it.
You guys are fully, decked to the nines with healing potions and are ready for battle. Solid. All right, so you guys start making your way toward the town. There are a lot more like pillars of smoke when you were out on the outcropping of drop where Thorpe was. And as you kind of come over a hill to see YiGong, it is not looking. You see multiple fires breaking out. You see Warforged Titans scouring the city, knocking buildings over. You see guards trying to do their best to take out not only the Warforged on the ground, but also the sky. You see trebuchets literally launching these giant magic-infused stones at the Warforged Titans, the manta ray-looking things that you fought earlier in an earlier episode up in the sky, and it is all-out war.
Your Majesties, I know this can be
Yeah.
hard to see. I am no stranger to war myself. You must stay focused. There is one goal, and that is the materia. We control it.
all right.
We
All right.
control the
Nezran.
war.
Nezran,
I get it.
You're here.
We-
You're here. let's take
We're gonna need you to take it down like 5 of them, at least. You're making me real anxious right now, okay? All right.
Oh,
okay,
I'm sorry. I thought
let's
everyone
head for the
responded
palace.
to this in like when we're in a wartime situation. I thought everyone was like, like
On alert. Yeah, but we also gotta
really-
stay calm, cool, and collected,
Yeah, like we get it. We get it.
I'm sorry. I'll literally
Alright,
go
let's,
to the back of the party. Then.
No, you're good. Fine, whatever. Cool. So you guys start making your way toward the palace, which is kind of up on a mountainscape across a bridge. You will need to. We're gonna do something that we haven't really done a whole lot of. We're gonna do a group stealth check to see if you can kind of sneak through this war zone and not get
Yeah,
noticed
that's
have
gonna be a
by
problem for me.
Disadvantage.
Well, it's been nice knowing all of you.
Because
Does
This is
anyone
gonna be
have?
bad.
Does anyone have cast without a traced?
Depends. It says
Cast without a trace.
Oh, pass without trace.
I
If it's she swap.
vicious so what?
No, you're good. I do not know that spell.
Well, I don't either.
No.
And I can only talk to demons, so I can't really do much there.
Yeah, Candyman doesn't really sneak. Candyman kind of goes in guns blazing, so this is gonna kind of not be my thing.
Well, what's your stealth? What's your stealth
gonna have to
modifier?
-80.
Shit.
guys.
Okay. All right. I guess we are.
Hey, buddies.
What's up?
Hi.
Yeah, what's going on?
We is fucked, babies.
What did you? What's going on? What did you roll?
Well, listen, I rolled a 15, right? But then I have disadvantage on stealth, which is what I tried to tell you, motherfuckers. And my disadvantage, I rolled a 3.
Okay. Skeed rolled a nat 20. So that's very helpful
I rolled a
for you guys.
15.
Woo!
15. Okay.
I'm just gonna let Skeet have that natural 20. That's what I'm gonna do.
No, you
I
gotta.
have to?
You gotta.
Okay.
You gotta. Because I'm gonna be comparing it to another
Ugh,
mass,
that's
like
a
perception
5.
check number. Holy shit,
Fuck.
Candyman, you're gonna have to roll
23.
pretty well.
You got it.
Holy shit!
Oh,
You got a 23.
That's pretty well. Holy fuck.
Oh my god.
I
Your
just want
dice
y'all
are
to know,
like
I go in there,
blessed,
guns
my
blazing.
friend. They are blessed.
Normally how this goes, I believe, when I was reading it, is just like 3 of you need to do a stealth check, but the way it is going to, I'm kind of homebrewing it a little bit. you're in a war zone. All of you are sneaking. All of you are trying to, avoid whatever fights are happening from street corner to street corner. You're dipping into buildings and leaving on the other side. You were trying to crawl, through places that you can avoid detection, so that you can make your way up toward this mountainscape where the Palisade Longhouse type place you were at the beginning of the adventure. So you do manage to make it there just barely. On your way, everyone go ahead and give me a perception check.
What do I percept?
That's a 11.
That's a...
Oh my god, I am
13.
rolling like dog shit this episode. 4. Fucking 4.
Big ol' 4. Big helpful 4.
I don't know what my perception modifier is at the top of my head right now, but I rolled a 2, so I'm pretty sure it's not that good.
Yeah, probably nothing. So
Unless it's like a plus 18, I don't know.
As you're dipping from street to street and building to building, you're noticing like just fires from place to place, crumbling buildings, completely destroyed buildings, but you also see down toward the port where you guys came in from, where your ship is, an absolute epic battle occurring down at the port between pirates, townsfolk, soldiers of YiGong, and the Warforged. And you see Gunnar Teach leading the charge against all of these Warforged, with all of the YiGongians basically ganging up on them, laughing as he cuts down Warforged and another Warforged and another Warforged. And it is going fairly well. You do see that they are holding their own, but that is all you see as you make your way up towards the palace.
Well, I take a quick stop, and I do like a quick Peter Pan pose on one of the rooftops, and I do that rooster yell they do. I'm like,
And I literally, as he does it, I go, Your Majesty, what's going on?
it's a pirate
as
thing.
you do that
From
the port side, it is very faint. Out in the distance, you hear, and then you hear a bunch of people just go, and it just inspires the whole lot of them.
Let me tell our listeners
and
how
they just fucking go to
terrible
town.
that sounds digitally. Like, it just sounds like this.
You're welcome.
Like, scream.
Oh shit! I totally forgot. The microphone is my headphone.
Across
not
the digital
microphone.
space.
I am so sorry. Oh man. Okay. So yeah, you guys are making your way up to the palace. And as you get there, with your perception checks, you do not see any guards posted up at the front of the palace. But you can make your way across the bridge if you want. What do you guys do?
Let's keep going.
I walk straight across the bridge.
Flint, please, there's probably a trap. Klondike, Your Majesty, do you know anything about this place that we're about to go into? Is there...
Do I know anything about any secret entrances to the palace, or any,
you know
trick?
that all of the secret passages that lead out of the palace are just that. They only lead out. You cannot really get in through them. And that is more of a safety precaution taken by royalty. And Skeed, even himself, goes, the only way in is the front. The doors that are secret exits that we put around not only the mountainside but the building itself are barricaded quite well. A Warforged Titan would probably have a hard time breaking the door down into those areas.
Is there? Would I know of anything any security measures or traps people could set on this bridge that we're about to cross that would be a problem for us? Or I guess anywhere in the castle.
Skeed looks at you and says, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we never did trap the bridge. The only trap we would lay is if enemies were to be crossing it, we would just cut rope. But I don't see anybody So, I think we can cross safely.
I say we go.
I am also suspicious of this. This is a very odd situation. So you do cross the bridge?
I'd say the only... Yes, Nezran.
No, Your Majesty. You first, please.
No, you'll go. I was just gonna go, but maybe you have something to say
of
that'll
war,
stop me.
In times of war, there should be
Oh boy.
a logic to this.
Go on.
Someone who is perhaps of lesser value should go across first, correct?
Summon one of your demons.
I will. I'll do that. I
Ooh,
literally
yeah.
take my shadow glass dagger,
Yeah.
stab myself in the palm,
Holy
and
shit.
I will spend my other spell slot to summon the exact same 3 meat shields as before.
Yeah, roll. Yeah, I guess roll to see what you summon.
What the fuck was that? Well, 14. I know that I summoned something probably stronger, but for the sake of this podcast, we're summoning the
What is the spell?
it's summon lesser demons.
This has the potential to be dope, because, like, I will let you en masse roll for each of these demons at once.
So let's just say that, like, for the ease of
if
it,
you would.
it's ghouls, right? I summon up some ghouls.
Okay.
Those are basic demons. Let's just go with their AC is 10, unless you as the DM want to be like, find out what the actual AC is.
Yeah, I can do that
mean-
really quick, because I want you to have fun with the spell. Hold on one second. Okay, so here's your options. So you can summon abyssal chickens,
Yes.
Oh my god!
abyssal wretches, which is like a medium. They're like little medium fiend demon things, and dretches, which are like these little gremlin goblin things, which I'm assuming is what you would have summoned
Yes.
earlier. So yeah, you can summon 8 of one of those things.
Oh my god, I'm totally summoning the chickens. Absolutely.
Solid. Okay, cool. Where the fuck?
I cannot hear you.
So, the chickens it is. You say, fine, I will do it. And then you snap your fingers, and the bridge is flooded with what you thought were going to be these like mean-looking gremlin things, but instead a bunch of hellish
Oh my
abyssal
god!
chickens.
And then I'll
into
literally like
existence.
snap into my head. I go like, "He's. Did you have anything to do with this?"
If we're going to go in, we're going to
Shut
go
the
in with
Fuck!
a bang.
Oh my god! Ugh.
Hold on. Tell me you don't look at these things, and there's 8 of them, and you're not absolutely terrified if they're running full force. Tell me
Okay,
you're
well,
not terrified.
I'm terrified, but we have to deal with royalty right now. He's.
Yeah. Abyssal chickens are great
Shut
pets.
the
What do you mean?
fuck up, he's. And then I shove him to the side.
They have.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, they are. You can have them all run across the bridge.
Oh,
in full
absolutely.
force if you
They're
want.
going just like pell-mell.
Cool. So they're running across the bridge. And then like they get to the other side, up to the building, and they're just kind of like, they know what your objective is based on how you summon them. So they're just kind of like scratching up against the front door of the building, like waiting for your next command, because they are not big enough to get the door open. So like you guys can now cross the bridge if you want. I'll say that you do, and you manage to get to the other side. What do you do now? You're up against the front door of this palace, and like I described, it is etched with, YiGongian Nordic runes, and is hewn with different spirals and shapes of, YiGongian art. And it is beautiful, double-decker wooden doors. What do you do?
And there's a door handle?
Yeah, there is definitely a door
All
handle.
right, I pull it open.
Okay. You pull it open, and you actually kind of have to, you pull and it doesn't move at first, but then you see right behind the handle, like hewn into the
stop.
wood.
I got this. Roll to see if it's a push door.
Well, yeah, but so like you see hewn beneath the handle of this door, in old YiGongian, it says push. So you pull it and you're like, oh fuck.
Oh.
And then you push the door open into the building. and the chickens just start flooding through this door. Yeah, 100%. Nezran, go ahead and give me a dex save
Okay.
for all of your
All right,
chickens
all
at once.
Fair enough. That is going to be a dex save, good sir.
A dex save.
Fuck, I am rolling so low. That's a 10.
A 10. Okay, yeah. So I will say,
Yes.
okay, there's 8 of them. Okay, so as the chickens enter, they trigger what looks to be 2 very large logs that swing in on either side of the entrance of the door to like smash together. And they are covered with spikes, and 4 of them just get smashed in the nuggets.
It's a good thing they don't. Their lives don't
and they
actually
kind of-
matter because they're demons.
Yeah, this is good. But 4 of them did manage to make it. So as you hear them get smashed, the trap starts to retract back. You can hear the machinations crank, winding it back up again. You still do not see any guards. What do? You hear this trap starting to reset
tell
itself.
everyone in the party, like, now sprint across, and if I can simultaneously, I will pull the rest of the chickens right back into where the trap ceases together. So even if we don't get across, they are going to be the ones that get hit.
Okay, I mean, so I'll say that you all managed to, while this trap is basically resetting itself, get past it, and the chickens just kind of like sit there as you do it, but like they manage to also get past this thing. And you guys are back in that meeting room where you all got pretty much captured and had a discussion with King Drakkar Zoldawan, and it is an empty room completely. There is that long table you sat at. The king's chair that he sat at is empty. And Skeed says, This is odd. Last time we were here, we were, I guess, at odds with each other. But past this room is the throne. Are we ready?
I'm born ready.
I think I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Could we perhaps take a rest? No, that was very selfish.
You want to rest for 30 minutes?
I understand the hypocrisy that I just said. No. Chickens! Assault that fucking door!
And so behind this table is another statue of the founder of YiGong. But on opposite sides of this are 2 doors that do lead into the throne room, and you send the chickens in there first.
Oh no! I just
does anyone else do anything?
Like screaming in.
Is there anything else in this room, like on the tables? Is there anything on there?
Give me an
Can I just
investigation.
reload my
check.
guns?
Hell yeah. So Candyman, you're like walking toward the door, and badassery is happening where you're just like bullet by bullet.
One of them's
loading
about
the
to drop.
gun.
I catch it with
That's
my
a
mouth.
cool
I flip
image.
it
I
up,
like
catch
that.
it, put it right back in the gun.
Fuck yes, dude.
I try to do it again.
Amen.
And then I'm like, and then I'm a little cocky. Try to do it again. I start choking on the bullet.
Welcome to That Big D&D Energy, where
in.
we don't even take ourselves seriously.
Yeah. What was that investigation, Klondike?
A 9.
A 9. You, other than like looking up in the rafters just to see if like anybody is there, because that's where they brought out a lot of your fellow resistance members to threaten you. You don't see anybody up there. You don't see anything out of the ordinary in this room, honestly.
All right.
Skeed is not going to make an investigation check. He is just kind of like really focused on the fact that he's about to confront his father. Flint, are you doing anything?
I mean, no, there's not
That's
much
not
I
true.
can do.
You can do a lot.
because
You can do anything.
What would you like me to do?
I don't know. Kick
specifically,
a
sweetheart?
chair over.
No,
Like just
whatever Flint wants.
Okay, fuck it. I kick a chair over.
Okay, there are 8 chairs in this room. One at the head, 2 at the heads of each side of the table, and 6 on either side. Which chair are you kicking?
The two heads.
You're kicking both
That's
head
awesome,
chairs?
actually.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're now on the ground.
Okay. I'm gonna do a pure luck check right now.
For what? He's literally kicking over chairs. That's
Okay.
it. That's it.
Yeah. You kick over. Give me an investigation check while you're kicking over chairs. There's so many intricacies in this world. Jeffrey. You
11,
have
and
no-
I would just like to point out that none of this would have happened if I wasn't bullied into doing anything.
11. Okay. You kick a chair and on the where you enter into the room, on the closest head of the table to you, and nothing happens. But then on the other side of the table, just for shits and gigs, you decide to kick that chair. And you hear a hollowed out section of floorboard.
Holy fuck!
You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding
Hey
me.
guys, I think there's a
can't hear you.
secret room. Holy fuck! Hey guys, I think there's a secret room.
What do you mean, Flint? A secret room? We're in the middle of something. I've already sent the abyssal chickens ahead.
I'll call them back. Here,
Just
chicky.
Tell me what you've seen. Tell us
So-
what you've seen.
All right, so there I was, kicking over chairs, right? And I get to
Yes,
the other
Klondike's
side of the
father's
table,
chair.
and I
Like
kick
his
over a chair.
Literally his birthright's chair.
And the floorboards are gone.
They're gone? What do you mean gone?
What do you?
They're hollow.
They're hollow.
There you go.
Okay, start over. So there I was.
No, so you described to them that the floorboard, there's like a hollowed out underneath. I'm gonna let Skeed do a little investigation now.
See, when you said hollow, I imagined like a hole for some reason.
Kicks it around, and he looks at all of you and says, I mean, I just figured, growing up around here, that this was just part of the floorboard situation. I didn't really take time to think about it. I think, yeah, there is something under here, but I don't know how to get to it.
Jump!
On
And I
it?
start jumping up and down.
Flint, you tried
Now,
jumping
okay.
up and down
Great,
on
now-
it.
I take out my maul and I hit the
Yes,
floor with my maul.
amen.
Okay, yeah, you hit the floor, and the floorboard kind of chips. So actually, go ahead and make an attack roll on it. See how much damage you do.
Its
Wait, can I
AC
see
better
how much
be fucking
damage
like
that I
2.
do jumping up and down?
0. You did 0, Flint.
That's an 18 to hit.
Oh no, that hits. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage
okay.
for it.
Can I give him the help action? And I
yeah,
just
if you
go
wanna
like,
take a
hey,
crack at
Your
it as well."
Majesty, listen, your father, he's really a terrible person.
You'll have to take a crack at it with like a dagger to like kind of chip
Oh,
away at the floor.
I
if you
was
wanna
just
give it
gonna
a-
like talk to
Just-
him.
But
Like
honestly, for this,
Words of encouragement.
yeah, you're doing great. Cool. So how much damage?
13.
13. Yeah, you take your maul and like bash it into the floor. As you do, not only do you hear like breaking, cracking wood as it like flings off the floor, you hear the reverberation of metal as you hit it, and you see underneath this floorboard is a metal. Looks to be a metal door.
How close am I to where Klondike is right now? I will go
Close.
ahead and go, Your Majesty, please stand back, and then I'll shoot off an Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay.
I stand back.
Roll your
Damage.
damage.
11 force damage.
Okay. You shoot it point blank, and it's like you're making marks on it, but it doesn't look like it's budging very well. After your Eldritch Blast beam goes away, more wood has definitely been chipped off of it. You start to see the makings of what looked to be a keyhole to this door.
Your Majesty, there's a keyhole there.
Skeed says, like I said, all the doors in here are very well reinforced. It would take us quite a long time to probably get through this door. Unless, do any of you know how to pick locks?
I mean, I could try.
Okay.
Wow. That
so
sad moment
I don't
when
think
no one
any
is
of
a
you
rogue.
are. Right. I don't think any of you are versed in
Not
thieves'
even a
tools
little
or are
bit.
proficient in thieves' tools. So if you want to do that, You can. You will do it at disadvantage,
damn.
and the DC is going to be very high.
Do you have, you wouldn't know where Father keeps the keys, you know? Does he have a ring of keys somewhere, maybe? I don't know. Just...
On his person, under some belts, yeah, under his belt, yeah, he's got a ring of keys. Whether it opens this is anyone's guess, I imagine.
What are the chances he's in whatever this door leads to, rather than right through those doors ahead?
We could check. I don't know. I've never seen this door before. Ever. This is new to me. And I fucking lived here.
No.
Can I try to pick it with a Nothic Claw?
The Nothic Claw.
Oh, what?
Nothic Claw?
The
Yes.
Nothic Claw that you still have?
From the
Yes.
from
Holy
the
shit.
Nothic that we all like
Yeah.
tricked and then later had to kill.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, you can. Like I said, it will be at disadvantage, and it is a very high DC.
Damn it. Never mind.
Okay. So Skeed looks at you and says, I don't know, maybe this leads, I'm assuming underground to the mountain where the dormant Warforged are, but I can't be certain.
Let's keep going forward.
If we find Father, we can find those keys.
Let's find Father first.
All right. Nezran, send your legion of demon chickens into the throne room, I fucking guess.
Reach out to my demons, and I'll there's one that's probably more ornery than any of the others, and I go,
Oh, sure.
Carl!
Yeah.
I am your master! I am your master,
And
and
he
you are a bitch!
Runs in there.
You best get in there all the way!
That's incredible. Yeah, so Carl leads the charge. Absolutely runs in there. And then do all of you follow suit, or are you trying to stealth in there? What are you all doing?
I'm not very...
Skeed is walking straight up with the chickens.
I'm going straight in. I'm not very stealthy anyway, so...
Okay. He's following behind.
Well,
the chickens.
all of the chickens, all 4 of the chickens are then going in with Carl. Carl is leading it, but all the rest of them are
Yeah, for sure.
dagger, on a phalanx.
Absolutely.
They are going in.
In a phalanx formation, Skeed goes in with these chickens, led by Carl, the abyssal chicken. Klondike is going in with Skeed as well. Flint and Candyman are doing the same.
Yeah, you know what?
Yep.
I'm just... Nah, I'm not. I'm not doing the same thing.
Candy, you're not. You're literally the
What are you
fighter
doing?
of our group.
I'm getting real tired that everyone just thinks I'm gonna save them by coming in there, and I gotta... You know what? I'm gonna have a little game plan this time. Switch it up.
Well, then what is your game plan?
What's your game
Let
plan?
everybody go before me. And
You're
I'll
literally
wait.
the fighter. You're literally
Solid.
the fighter.
Oops.
Okay.
What? So can you explain?
Cool. So they all go in,
There's a door. A bunch
Nezran?
of chickens have now went through
Oh,
it. The
go ahead.
entire team has now gone through the door. Right?
Yes, except for Nezran is just kind of back there complaining to you, I guess, about you not helping.
Yeah,
head
I'm
the
literally
group,
right
so to
next
speak.
to Candyman. I'm just you're
I'm
a
gonna take
fighter.
I'm gonna take cover
What
by
are you
that
doing?
door,
Get in
and
there.
I'm gonna try to snap some motherfuckers. I it's kind of I'm just trying
Okay.
to I'm being a little cautious in our travels that we had here. I'm you know what? I'm not
Okay,
even gonna let
okay.
them know I'm here yet.
I understand that. I understand, Candy. I understand that. I understand the preservation, the instinct for self-preservation. But you are literally our top.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Yeehaw, motherfuckers! And I run up in that bitch.
God damn it, Candy!
Guns
I
out,
literally
guns
shoot
out,
Eldritch
guns out,
Blast
runs into
into
that motherfucker.
the ceiling above me.
I'm shooting
I'm
the
that
guns up in
upset.
the air.
Absolutely, you're leaving scorch marks. Absolutely. Okay, you all, no questions asked, go into this throne room. And as you enter, Skeed is very used to this, and Klondike, it may have changed as you grew up from what you saw of it last in the throne room. But you all enter and you see like flaming braziers lining kind of the center-ish portion of the throne
Brazier.
room, and the wood is inlaid with gold and very blue hueish carpeting, and there are flowers as well, from violets, pinks, purples, blues, and there are very large golden statues on either side of the center walkway up to where the throne is. And each statue represents a founder or a ruler of YiGong. And as you walk in, and the chickens are just kind of like going every which way through the center, up at the front, you see King Drakkar Doluwan sitting at his throne, a very large goblet in his hand, taking swigs of what looks to be ale, and two very large husky guards standing at either side of him. And he looks at you all enter with these chickens, and he says,
I knew you boys couldn't handle it.
Listen, I'm probably older than you. You
Silence! Lest I rip out your tongue. My city is under siege. And you come here to
Fucking kill you, moron.
usurp the throne, is it? When you could be out there saving your very people. Is that it?
We're here to save them from you.
If you are worried about me trying to save this city, then I suppose I have no other choice, boy.
and Drakkar looks at King Skeed and says,
I expected better of you. You were supposed to defeat your brother, take the throne. And here you are, taking it in the midst of a battle. Coward.
And then I want to call out to him. I go, he is not a coward. He is a champion. Strength rules above all, and that is the way of the light.
yeah, that was weird. That was a weird way to say it, King Skeed says, but yeah, I am no longer here to live by your whims, Father. I know what you did to Mother. I know what you did to these people, and I know what you were going to do to me and my brother, and that ends today. And he pulls out both of his battle axes. And King Zoluwan says,
Very well. So be it.
and he throws his goblet down into the center of the room, staining the carpet, which is lovely. It's very unfortunate. And he grabs onto
It's
the...
like polar bear fur.
Really,
It's like
so nice.
yeah.
Grabs onto the back of each of his guards' heads, and starts draining the very life force energy out of them. And it is grotesque as like their skin shrivels up and their eyes kind of sink into their head and roll upwards. And as this happens, you see green necrotic flames start to sprout out of these guards as their energy life force is being drained from them. And they light up in a bright green flame. And your father, Klondike, his hair goes bright white as he sort of floats up into the air, and his eyes go pitch red. And he says,
If you think you can defeat your father, then take a crack at it.
I say, typical. Family really sucks the life out of you.
As our heroes drew their weapons and gallantly charged forth to defeat King Drakkar Zoluwan, taking the crown, the materia, and Klondike's homeland back. The roof of the throne room buckled in an instant as a boulder thrown by Trebuchet smashed in. The first to wake from unconsciousness was King Skeed, who managed to awaken his brother Klondike. As they surveyed the carnage to see to their friend's safety, a large shadow looming over Nezran's body spoke.
Everybody's alive, but you need to get Nezran's bag and scoop up the materia and your father's crown.
Klondike was shocked, to say the least, seeing the swirling shadow speaking to him. As King Skeed went to find his weapon, the shadow again spoke.
Please, you haven't the time. We must away. The rest of the building will become rubble if you do not. I only mean to help.
Klondike stopped his brother, realizing the truth in the shadow's words. He did not know what to make of it, but understood that the shadow itself was somehow connected to Nezran. He cautiously grabbed Nezran's bag and started searching for the crown housing the materia. It didn't take long for the brothers to find their father, also unconscious, breathing, alive. Without hesitation, Klondike used the bag to rip the crown from his father's head and remove the key from around his neck, knowing it was for the hatch in the great hall out front. After taking one last look at their father, they both turned and ran back to their friends, sealing Drakkar's fate. As they started to gather their companions' bodies and drag them to safety, Gunnar Teach, with various resistance folk, managed to come to their aid. The shadow managed to dissipate back into Nezran's body before being spotted, but all present immediately started to discuss the quickest means of escape. Gunnar, we have my father's key. You were the leader of the resistance. Do you know where the hatch in the Great Hall leads? Aye, that I do. Your father had an escape route, with a boat docked in the caves that lead out to the beach below. Normally it'd be well guarded, but it should be clear given the circumstances. The brothers and the resistance members carried the party's bodies through the hatch and down, far below to the ship. Once they arrived on the beach, Gunnar started barking orders to shove off.
If we're spotted leaving this cove, we'll be blown to bits by the Warforged blockade!
As he finished his thought, a voice rattled in his head. But not just his. The crew and the brothers seemed to stop dead in their tracks on the shore as the voice spoke.
I called in a favor to get you safely away from these waters. I hope you don't find it too abrupt, Gunnar. Leave quickly, please.
Once the voice of Brooke dissipated, the large group on the beach witnessed something few get to see in their lifetime and tell the tale of afterward. A kraken. A fully grown kraken breached from far below the depths of the sea and launched towards the Warforged blockade, ripping and tearing their boats asunder. It was creating enough of a window to sail through. The rebels and Gunnar Teach knew what they had to do. They started to board the boat with our heroes. All but two. Klondike and Skeed stood on the shore, staring at one another, both clenching their fists. Klondike had a decision to make. It's asking a lot for you to break away from the group, brother, but I need your help here. The people need your help here. We must fight to protect our home. Klondike looked at his brother, then looked to Gunnar and the rest of his unconscious companions up on the deck of the boat. After a brief silence, Gunnar nodded, tears welling up in his eyes. Klondike then broke that silence and said,
See you later, alligator.
To the man that raised him so well over the years, After a while, crocodile. The brothers then turned and headed back up the shore and the battle at hand. Gunnar ordered his crew to shove off, unfurl the sails, and charge full on past the blockade, kraken, and a YiGong in flames.
And that is where we will end our session. Damn. You guys, this was... and I believe this is a way longer episode than normal, 100%. I'm actually very happy about that because all of our listeners definitely deserve a way longer episode than normal from how long we've been gone. We're super excited to edit this and get this out. Go ahead and listen to us at That Big D&D Energy. We recently went a little viral on TikTok. Go check that shit out, which is great. But we're also on all other social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you name it. Cool. Let's do some plug-in. Let's go with our guest artist here first, Miles. Miles, do you have anything to plug at all?
I don't know. You can find me on my social medias on Instagram and on Twitter and on TikTok at @metheguy_. You can find my music on all streaming platforms, Me the Guy.
Hell yeah.
I also play D&D, 2 other campaigns with a group called Clickety Clackety Roll to Attackety. You can find us on Twitch. We play there Saturdays at 10 p.m. and then Mondays at 6 p.m. Those are super fun. And that's it.
Solid. Candyman, Dustin, do you have anything to plug? Take your time.
You can follow me on Instagram at dsut4. Some
Gross.
acting people or acting shit want me my Instagram to grow. So yeah, if you want to follow that, that'd be cool. Drinks on Dusty is the podcast that I host, and the new revamped with new equipment, new episodes, new guests will be coming out hopefully soon.
And I hear your peak episode will come out at some point.
At some
with,
point, maybe that
Iron Man.
Maybe my peak episode of Iron Man will come out at some point. That'll be cool. But yeah, that's basically it. Oh, watch out for a mixtape that is being worked on called Candyman. And
Solid. I love the name.
Will be
it
great.
really rings. It resonates. Cool. Nezran, Scott, do you have anything to plug?
I don't have anything super specific to plug other than I'm so happy to be back doing this for our listeners who are coming back. Whether you're coming here from TikTok, I'm so happy to have you on board. Or if you're someone who's kind of been with us from the start or has kind of maybe trickled in, please join us on this wacky, really quite insane adventure. Sometimes it gets a little crazy, but I believe there's a really, really good heart through this campaign. I really do. Yeah.
100%. You guys have definitely fucking kept us alive in our hiatus, for sure. And we love you for that. Thank you for taking your precious life minutes to listen to us. We really appreciate it. Flint, Allie, do you have anything to plug?
Yes, I do.
Oh, shit.
So we were recently in a PvP league, which
So
if
much
you
fun.
want to fuck people up, for example, if Candyman ever wanted to fuck up Flint for real, PvP League is where to do that, and that's Rep RPG. But during that whole thing, we learned about a group called Wicked Game RPG, and they actually do a lot of work with the Norfolk LGBTQ+ project.
Oh, yeah.
And they're just a really good group of people that do a lot of good for the LGBTQ+ community. They actually raised a lot of money thanks to the PvP
It was like $2,000
donations
or higher, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and their 24-hour stream. So check them out. They deserve all the praise. If you like us, you'll like them, I'm sure. They even play, dare I say it, Dragon Age on Twitch.
Gross.
So, you know, it's worth checking out, you know?
Yeah, so both of those channels, again, for the Player versus Player League, that PvP League, that's Rep RPG, and then Wicked Game RPG, to donate to an amazing cause that we also tried to donate a good chunk of change to while we were playing. It was a lot of fun. Speaking of PvP, yeah, I'm thinking about starting a PvP League where Candyman can just fuck Flint up now that you bring it up.
Fuck off.
Like, but you don't get to, like, fight
Goddamn
back,
right.
But
is the
you
thing.
just
Like,
get
you-
to just get hit.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
don't
it
get
is.
armor and you don't get weapons and
Thank you, DM Daddy. May I have another?
and Candyman gets just like 4 guns
Oh,
instead of
fuck.
2 guns.
Wait. Before we go any further, are we out of initiative?
Yes, you're out of initiative.
Almighty
It's over.
Argental, thank you for the
Oh
paddle
my
of prostration,
fucking
which
God.
gave me so many lessons, Amen.
I take
Oh,
out
man.
one of my shadow glass daggers and I just like stab it into my throat and I go.